Okay, so we're going to go ahead and treat this colony with a round of oxalic acid. Especially with them being completely broodless, it's the perfect time to hit them with OA. As basically it'll go after any of the phoretic mites, which are the varroa mites that are physically attached to the bees, usually on their back. So we'll go ahead and get this hive ready. It's really easy. It's a matter of just sealing up the hive. It's the first time I've used my new Lorob bees. He asked me to pick the more confusing names. This is the gun I have, and it just, you drill a hole in the back of the hive and it sticks in there, and it's, at least from the videos I've seen, it looks pretty slick and easy. First thing, we will put the bottom board in, which helps keep all the OA vapors inside, and I will seal the front. Go ahead and let the gun start heating up here. There's a meter on the front of it. Kind of says what the temperature is. It's supposed to get up to about 400 degrees. It's at 70 and counting, so probably going to take about 4 minutes or so to get up to about 400 degrees. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prep the oxalic acid. I'm going to go ahead and get my mask on while that's heating up. I just use this these pink You do not want to breathe oxalic acid in. It's not fun. Probably won't be able to hear me very well once I put this mask on. I'll try to walk you through it. Okie dokie. I got some eye protection also. You don't really need your hood up, but just out of caution, I'm going to go ahead and button up. So you got these little, I don't know, these kind of rubbery silicone that holds the oxalic acid that goes in the top here. It looks to me like it's already up to about 400. It's really hard to see in the sun. Yeah, okay. +400 degrees, so that's ready. This is just pure oxalic acid, 99.6% pure. This is a single deep, so it takes a quarter of a teaspoon, I believe, for 2 deeps. It's half a teaspoon. I'm just going to fill this with that oxalic acid. So it's about half full. And I just need to close the entrance. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put a glove on just because the bottom of that can get warm. And you invert this oxalic acid gun, push on here, stick it in upside down in this hole in the back that I drilled, 1/4 inch hole. Flip it around, tap on the top, and you're good to go. So again, it looks like we're up to temp. Stick it in this way. Turn it. And we'll let it sit there. And you can already see some vapor coming out. You see vapor coming out the front, the bottom. I'll show you. You can see it coming out here. Gives you an idea what it looks like. Tap on this. It's really that easy. And now you see why you need the respirator. You do not want to inhale that stuff. The nice thing about having the solid bottom boards, when this is done, you can come back a day later and you can see what your mite kill is, because there'll be mites. The dead mites will fall on the bottom board. Once this light goes out, you can pull it out and you can see it's done. Pull this out. It's all gone inside. Flip this back around. Turn it off. Unplug it. Of course, it's hotter than hell right now. So just set it up here on the brick and clean this off. It's got a little solidified acid on it. Clean that out. That's all there is to it. It's that easy. Dead mites equals healthy bees. You really got to stay on top of these mite treatments, whatever your preferred form is. But oxalic acid is a great option when you have a broodless period, like a swarm. Like I said, this hive is actually queenless, but this will really take their mites down to nothing. And you can come back and do a second or a third round if necessary. But I think usually in my experience, I get a pretty good kill rate on OE treatments. So before I got this vaporizer, I used that iron that sticks in the front entrance, and on these Apame ones, you can't do that because the front of the entrance is plastic, and it's got holes in the front, and so you really can't, it's physically impossible to stick an iron in there. This is really, my hives that have the pollen traps, the Apame pollen traps, this is really kind of the only option. But I like this much better, even with the hives that have the entrance reducers on the front, the traditional style where you can just pull those out and stick the iron in. In my experience, it really pisses the bees off. When you're sticking something in the front entrance of the hive, they really get angry. If you can sneak in the back like this, through a 1/4-inch opening hole, and go ahead and just hit them with the OA, I mean, to me, that's the way to go, which is why I invested in this. I think this was, you have to check their website, but I want to say it was like 180, something like that. Not too bad. A lot cheaper than that Pro Vape, which is like 400. Man, they're proud of that thing. But yeah, so really that's all there is to it. We'll see what kind of kill rate I get, but I would definitely give this thing 2 thumbs up.